Hi guys, welcome back to SuperSteel Gaming. It's Stiller with you here, and today I want to get into the Airborne Forces update. Now, real quickly guys, let's just read down through this. Now, meet the first major update of 2023. Enlisted now has a new class, the Paratroopers. These elite fighters are trained to handle any infantry weapons, can jump from a transport aircraft to any point in the battle, and with them is dropped a supply crate which the squad can take the most powerful weapons. Now, with the release of the update, the first of these soldiers can be purchased in the store or obtained from the new reinforcements received event. In the future, there will be new squads for different campaigns, which is a very good thing because I was really annoyed about the way they did that. Now, with the presets mechanic, that's the other new thing we're getting, you can save several different equipment options for your soldiers, and then in a couple of clicks, switch between them, trying new tactics and not losing lovingly assembled familiar sets. You can even change up the squads of your army, and then just simply go back to the previous option. Now, this is something, guys, I'm very excited about right here. The game now has custom home screens. Tired of the mysterious fog? Replace it with one of the many player created scenes. These can be parts of locations represented in the game or even places custom created from scratch by players, and it's easy to install. Check out sandbox enlisted.net. Now, guys, there is a bunch of stuff on here. We're getting tank stabilizers, AI soldiers will get a revamp. There's a lot. And if you guys want to go through all of this, I will leave a link to this dev letter down in the description. Now, I want to talk, though, guys, more about these first three things. So I'm going to start off with the home screen thing. Now, guys, the home screen thing to me, I'm so excited about. To me, guys, that is absolutely awesome. And Enlisted has needed that for quite a while. I mean, the thing is, guys, yeah, the boring, creepy, mysterious fog is drab. It's just kind of dumb compared to what War Thunder, for example, has for home screen. So I definitely think it's nice to see this instead of the drab. I mean, even this picture right here looks really cool. So I'm definitely very excited to try this out, guys, and I definitely think it's a good addition to the game. Alright guys, now let's get into the new preset mechanic. Now guys, the new preset mechanic to me is very cool. I think it's a nice addition to the game, and I think it'll be a nice little thing to have. The only thing I think with it is I just don't know how relative it's going to be right now. I think once we get all the nations and techs and all that rolled into one nation's overarching tech tree, I think it'll make a little bit more sense because you might have squads for different things you want to flip around some. So I think that makes more sense, and this is definitely probably a preparation for that. But right now, I just don't see how helpful this actually is going to be. Now, guys, I want to talk a little bit about the paratroopers. Now, the paratroopers to me are really cool. I mean, we can just look at it. I mean, that is an awesome thing. My biggest issue, guys, was how they did it. I think locking the main center spearhead of an update behind a paywall is a little bit foolish. Like, there should have been a free-to-play version. I know a lot of you guys might say, well, the event, and that is totally a fair argument. My issue with saying, oh, well, since the event is that way, it's okay, is it's not even for Normandy. Like, if they would have had a free-to-play Axis and Allied one for Normandy, that would have made a little bit more sense, and I kind of get what they didn't. What they didn't want to do is, like, deter people from buying the pack, so I do understand that, but I just think that a lot of people are left upset because they have to wait till, like, the next update to even have a chance to play Paratroopers if they do decide to add them in a upcoming update. So I do have a little bit of a problem with this in terms of how they play on the battlefield. From what I have seen, I do think they're a cool addition. They're an awesome thing to have fallen into the battle. My biggest problem with the way they play is people aren't playing them the way they were supposed to be. In my mind, paratroopers were designed to be a shock force that comes in behind enemy lines and lays down suppressive fire and stuff like that, and helps to use their advanced equipment to further the team from that side of it. My issue with this is everybody lands behind the friendly lines and just runs up. So it's basically just landing your OP class and then running up. So I do think that's a little bit of an issue that could probably be pretty easily fixed by just like making the friendly side of the field illegal to land in. I know some people may not like that, and if that's not what's wanted, that's not what's wanted. I'm just saying I just kind of have a little bit of an issue with that. But other than that, I do think the paratroopers are a cool thing to have, and I am excited to see how they add more into the game, because I think if we do get bigger battlefields at some point, especially once they're able to focus on entire nations instead of just one campaign, so I think that may allow diversity in how big the maps can be. So I do think that would be awesome. My only other point, guys, I would like to point out about the paratroopers is I think that they're just a little bit OP for the size of maps we have when you're basically sending down a engineer, except they can do everything. I do think they're a little bit overpowered. So I don't really like that. But overall, I think they're a really cool addition to the game. That's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button and leave me a like. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is Stiller signing off. I'll see you on the battlefield, soldier.